There is a high-ticket product hiding inside Printify that 99% of sellers completely ignore. It's the key to escaping the low-profit grind and adding a truly unique premium item to your store. It's the custom woven blanket. Now, in the next few minutes, I'm giving you the exact blueprint to create and list them fast using the automation power of My Designs and the fulfillment of Printify. Let's get started. All right, so I'm sitting on the listings page in My Designs. I created a folder up here called Woven Blankets, then another folder within that called Custom Blankets. And then I very quickly created these designs to make sure this video is fast and you can just take action right away. And if I go over and look at eHunt, I typed in Woven Blanket. You can see in this particular case, this is a personalized baptism baby blanket. Very easy to create designs at this quality and scale of My Designs, but 65 sales over the last 7 days. 574 sales, and this thing was only launched May of this year. So this is a fantastic product, as you can see. There's all kinds of examples here. Let me keep scrolling. This one again is more of a monogram. Back, I have that one pulled up. This one's more of a monogram, and it's like a newlywed gift. You know, we got the initials, the names, the date. Very easy to create, right? But what I love about these blankets is you can profit anywhere from $20 to $50, $60 depending on the size. And the fulfillment and the personalization is so easy in My Designs using Printify. So let me just jump right in. Now that you know there's demand, these are great items, especially for gifting. So I guess I just created 2 designs. I did these in Canvas. So if I click on this, I can just show you. I saved them as an editable design, meaning that when I publish them as a personalized product, you can very quickly, oh, that's taking so long, but you can very quickly personalize the designs, which is amazing, right on the orders page in My Designs. All right, so that's loaded up. Now you can see these are just basic text layers by adding text. I just adjust the colors. This is just an image of a monogram that I added. And then I got the different layers. So they're just editable text layers, and then I save them as an editable design. So I got 2 of these for this example. So I'm gonna select all. I don't have to do anything else here. I can just select all, go publish, go to public profiles, and you're going to see custom woven blankets personalized. This is the profile created for you. It includes pricing, includes Printify using the MWW on demand print fulfillment company. Got everything for you here. So I can just load a profile and that'll populate. And you can see we got some nice mock-ups that we created here at My Designs for this product. So I'll let those load. While we wait, let's make sure these are adjusted accordingly. You can see I got both these listings here. Just want to make sure that everything looks good for each of these sizes. This one needs to be centered there, and I could also make that a little bit bigger if I wanted. So just gonna make some quick adjustments there. This one I'm gonna hold in shift and actually stretch the corners up a bit, both ways. Just wanted to take up more of that space and make sure it is centered. All right, so let's save that. And last but not least, this one's already centered here. This one again, I'll probably stretch to the edges. Again, I just hold in shift and go to the corner. I could stretch that out. And I think we're good. But yeah, take a look at some of these mock-ups. So this again is a personalized listing I've built for you. Pricings, everything's included. So let's create your custom blanket for text, for photos. You got all of the examples there, which is great. Let's move on here. Got a few more examples. And we even have a size chart, which is great, showing kind of the blanket with your design on it compared to bed sizes here with more information about everything. So these are great. And then a key features mock-up here covering the key features of this woven blanket. But you can see how easy we just loaded that. We made sure our design was looking good across each of those. I got 2 designs here, but you can actually publish, upwards of 24, 48, or 120 at a time, which is crazy. So you can create the designs and go publish them very quickly. Anyway, let's move on to the next step. I'm just populating the other design. So go to populate data. Now we can just use Vision AI, or you can enter in your title, descriptions, and tags manually here. But I'm just going to use Vision AI. Select both of these designs. I'm going to change the product type to custom woven blanket. And the model I'm going to change to 2.5. I'll just generate everything. And I'm also going to give it custom instructions, which I'll share these with you in the video below, or in the description of this video. But this basically just has examples of the title and tags that I'd like. So you can see I'm not going to go over all this, but analyze my design and make sure to write, similar title and tags as shown below, but make sure they reflect the design accurately. So I give it an example title and tags that include good keywords, and then just generate data. So now it'll analyze my designs across both these listings and write titles, descriptions, and tags for us. So it's very easy to do. And again, you can always go in and improve this further on Etsy, but it's a really quick way to get some really good output that's optimized directly for Etsy or Shopify, wherever you're selling these at. So that shouldn't take too long to complete, and then we will review it and move to the next step. All right, so that's done. We got personalized wedding date, throw blanket, custom woven blanket with names, anniversary gift, bridal shower, engagement gift, names, initials. Pretty good. Got your description, got your tags, and again, if I go to the other listing here, I do not know why I didn't write that one. So we'll redo that, but you can just run that again. In fact, I'll just put the details in here. All right, all good to go. Let's move to the next step. You can see that the cost is coming in from Printify. So if you have Printify Premium, it's directly going to reflect that. The pricing here I already put in place, and I did this with the intention of running a 50% off discount on your store. And in doing so, you know, the small size, you're going to make just over $20 in profit. If you go to the 60 by 50 inch size, it's going to be, I believe, 30 to 40. And up here, it's like 40 to 50, $60. So your profit margins, you can see here, cut these in half, is fantastic. So while we wait for that price, let's just move to the next step. Everything's good here. You're going to choose the platform. It's obviously Etsy, your shop. This is our demo shop. The blanket category is already in place. Now, under who made it, typically you would change this to another company or person, but you need to add that production partner on Printify first. So you can just leave this by default and adjust that later. It's really easy. And you can see the print partner, Printify choice, woven blanket, got all the sizes. Now personalization is really important. If you're personalizing these, you want to have that enabled. And then you want to put in the personalization instructions. So I'm just going to go ahead and put some in there real quick that would work for both these listings, and then we'll move to the next step. All right, so it's that easy. So I just said, please enter the details you'd like on your blanket below. One, initials, 2, names, 3, date. Because my design, if you look at it, got the initials here, the names, and the date. And that applies to both of these designs. And then example, just give an example of what that would look like. And that's it. So let's click publish. Now it'll queue everything up and push it over to Etsy. Once that's done, we'll move over there. It's going to be in your drafts folder. So we'll just select them, we'll publish them. And then on the orders page, let's say an order does come in. When that comes into my designs, you would just go over to the orders page. There will be a personalize button. It'll show you the personalization instructions directly from Etsy. So you can open it up. You can literally personalize it in a couple seconds, approve it. That creates the new print file and new previews. And then if you approve it, it'll send it over to Printify for fulfillment directly in your own account. We don't charge you anything for that. And when the order is printed and shipped, the tracking number will come back to my designs, which we would then automatically mark your order complete on Etsy, add the tracking number to it, and everything's just fully automated. It's a very seamless process. But anyway, when that's done, we'll move over to Etsy and check it out. All right, so that's already done. So go over to the Etsy, go to listings. I'm already logged into my shop, obviously. Go to draft, and look at that. Let me just publish one of these so you can take a look. But this is done. You can see how easy that was. High quality mockups, the whole works, ready for you to go both create and publish really high quality personalized listings that you can then easily fulfill. And look at this. Got a video we generated because we toggled that on in that publishing profile. Got the other mockups here. These look great on Etsy. Yep, that is awesome. And that's it. Now again, you got your sizes, got the finish if it's a photo or artwork, really important. And then again, the last thing is the personalization. Got all your details here. So customer adds a personalization here, adds to cart, sends it over to you. That appears in your orders page on my designs. Again, you just personalize it very quickly, prove it, and that sends the new print file, etc. over to Printify with automated fulfillment. But that's it for this video. If you enjoyed this and would like to see more like it, please like, comment, and subscribe. We'll talk soon. Cheers.